there are many other countries and taking tremendous advantage of this, including NATO. If you look at the payments that we're making to NATO, they're totally disproportionate with everybody else's, and it's ridiculous. As far as other causes that are near and dear, this is the cause, because if we can solve this, then we're able to take care of something that I consider to be ultimately of ultimate importance, and that is the homeless situation, that is the farmers, that is the sick. We don't have any money. This country is busted. And it's busted because we're doing things that we shouldn't be doing. If we had business ability in this country, we'd be making lots of profit, so-called surplus profit. And that profit, that money, could be going to defend and I literally mean defend our homeless and our poor and our sick and our farmers. And that's where we ought to be spending the money, not giving it to countries that don't give a damn for us to start off with.
That was Donald Trump in the 80s, talking about how he could fix America and make America great again, with the late, great Larry King in his interview here talking about what he would do if he was the president. And now he's the two-time president, winning in a landslide victory back in November. And it's crazy, like, that interview was decades ago, and you could see how passionate Donald Trump was, how he could solve America's problems. Maybe he couldn't solve all its problems, but like just trying to achieve making America's problems stay one step at a time here, talking about NATO, talking about fixing the homeless problem. We've just had the homeless problem for decades now, especially if you're living in Los Angeles. Parks, streets, just littered with homeless people. I think I read statistics. There's almost close to like 1 million homeless people living in the United States. And like, we're supposed to be, right, this first world country. And there's just so many people, homeless people, like living around. We're acting like a third world country. In this interview, way back in the 80s, the future president Donald Trump talking passionately about how he could fix the problems here. And this is why America voted Donald Trump twice, 2 times Biden, 2 times over Kamala Harris. And this is why he's getting such high approval votes here, especially in his second term. Trump 2.0, and the latest Gallup's poll saying that he's overall improved from his first term. 45% of Americans now approve of Trump's performance, up from 42% during his first term in 2017, gaining 3 percentage points here. And that's also showing in statistics that Trump is more popular now than he was during his first term, according to the Gallup's poll, that his approval rating now stands at 47%. So there we go. Real Clear Politics Tracker shows that Trump's approval rating currently stands at 48% here, making him more popular than he was at some point at 2017, when his approval rating was 42%. And you can see the rise of popularity, increased support from Black Americans, Hispanics, and Gen Z voters. The liberals and Democrats do not want to hear that, right? With the left party just continually heading further and further to the left, you're going to lose more voters, especially people in the middle, especially people of color, working people that just have a sound mind. They're just gonna like, what are we doing? Why am I voting this way? I'm gonna go over to the Republican side, conservative side, because people are seeing what the left are doing, and they're leading more towards the left. I like stories of like potentially AOC will be going to be the leading candidate for the next presidential election. I'm like, oh my goodness, right? If you're you're a forward-thinking person who was undecided, like in the middle of voting, and you see AOC and like all that political agenda, ideology, you're just like, I'm not into that. I'm gonna change my vote to the right here. This is why Trump approval ratings is higher, because he said what he was gonna set out to do. Right, all these points way back in November when he got in the office. He is taking, he's taking all the task in hand here, and he's moving forward. He's making America great again, pointing Elon Musk as Doge here, trying to make government efficiency a lot better here. So 2028, it's going to be, I think it's going to be another red wave here if the Democrats and the liberals continue on with this mindset of talking down to voters and, leaning more towards the left side. But give me your thoughts here of Donald Trump way back in the 80s with the late, great Larry King talking about fixing America, making America great again. And you could see the passion from this man talking about America, how much he loves America and he loves the Americans. He loves people. He just wants to make America great again. Give me your thoughts. This is your boy Ryan. Like, subscribe. I'll check you guys out later. Peace.